what to say, guys. I'm just kind of, I figured I'd just do, I guess, a video of myself here just to explain what's going on. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna let it spill out because I honestly, I don't know what to say. It's one of those things where it's, I'm like shaking, like my body is like, like, I don't know what to say. Um, but here goes nothing, I guess. My name is Andy Tran. I'm 34 years old. Um, I got diagnosed with tumors in my brain, well, on my brain and on both of my hearing nerves. Um, I've been going through all sorts of problems and stuff medically. Uh, the doctor diagnosed me with a condition or diagnose of neurofibromatosis type 2. Um, there's no cure for it from what I looked up. Um, this is the confusing part. Now, this is just because I go to the doctor and he tells me he finds tumors in my brain, and I was just like, wait, what? Like, I was shocked, but I didn't know how to react or how to respond to it. It was just like, doc, this is heavy. I don't know what to, I don't know how to feel. Um, and so since then, my life's kind of just been spiraling. I mean, I felt my life that, excuse me, trying to keep it together. Um, I felt something was wrong. I was getting panic attacks and stuff like that, and I something wasn't right, and I couldn't put my finger on it. And then up till the day, I went into the doctor, and finally I got MRIs checked out and stuff like that to find, what I have. He shows me the tumors and stuff, and and he explains to me that, hey, you have tumors, and it's not, you got to worry about, it's not the how much time you have left. It's the it's the quality of life I have. And I didn't think nothing of it, like I was just like, okay, like I'll get through this and stuff like that. But it's been it's it's been tough. Like, no joke. Like, um, background about my life. I was always a nice guy. I was always that. In high school, I was the most innocent. And as I grew up, I found my calling as a nurse. Uh, I took care of special needs kids in, uh, high school, elementary settings, and I worked with hospice. I worked with the deaths and the dying. So I'm not saying my life is perfect, but my life has been hard. I've stared down death. I've seen death in the face. um, I try my best, just to cope with what I'm dealing with. But life just keeps beating me up. Um, I, yeah, just been battling with all these problems and stuff for years. Just keeping it in, and just that manly side of you that everyone says, no, you gotta be a man. You don't cry. You hold it in. It's to the point where you can't do it anymore. Oh man, God, this is so fucking hard to talk about. Um, but I think I need to say this because people don't understand, what it's like to be. I mean, maybe people that that have are going through this. There's so much respect for those people because you get you just get beaten up to the point. I understand now why people you know end their lives and stuff. It's not because they you get there's you feel like there's no way out, like you're trying everything that you can think of doing, and the pain just gets so much to the point where that's the only option that you have. And I never I don't want to end my life. I never wanted to kill myself, but going through all this, like, it is it is the worst thing ever. You don't you don't feel like yourself anymore. It's like you're like an empty shell. Like you're it's like um the cup, you have a cup full of water, but it's just air. There's like nothing. There's nothing there, and there's nothing to make that to go away. I mean, it sounds crazy, but I'm just describing it as best as I can. Um, just going. I've been going deaf and not being able to hear, and at work, I start. I can't hear my kids. I can't hear the students that I'm working with that I'm trying to help. And and it's not just the hearing. It's like my balance, my coordination, even my thinking is just affected. I can't process just simple math, like addition, subtraction. Um, I get like shakes and all sorts of like horrible feelings. And I go, I try to get help. I really did. I went to the doctors after being told all this stuff. Trying to get help. They put me in a program. And obviously these therapy programs, the group programs, they help, but they don't. It doesn't do much. It feels like there's not there enough time. And and you're just talking to people that are there, and it's like not the people that you want to be talking to. Like, I mean, they have their all story. They have their own stories. I know. I understand that, and the feelings and the emotions that you go through, and the people that you want to talk to can't. And it's just like you don't know what's going on with you. It's and you try as hard as you can to describe it, what you're going through, but it doesn't um it doesn't come out right. um so I went to therapy, and I thought I was getting better. They put me on all these medications to turn out that these medications were masking it. I it it made me not me. That makes any sense. Like, it wasn't. I was never normal after going on medications and stuff like that for depression, anxiety. I had all sorts of. It's hard to describe if you haven't been on the medications. It's like it feels like you haven't been there for years. I mean, this is what it feels like to me right now coming out of it. It's I I felt like I wasn't ever there. Like it was like that movie with Adam Sandler. With that remote controller. Like I think it was like Click It or something like that, where your life is just fast forwarded and you don't remember any of it. You don't remember, and it's scary because you're trying to ask for help and you everything. I mean, time, reality, everything is just not existent. It's just blackouts, and it it's like if you were a computer and whatever you were going through, panic, anxiety, fear, that just continues to keep hitting you, and then you black out thinking you come out of it, realizing, oh, I fell asleep or whatever, but the feelings never go away, and it just resumes where it left off, so it feels like time does not exist. um I have, I try to get support, and my bad luck's again been horrible. I had a girlfriend that I was with for, I mean, I'm gonna say 6, 7 years. That's what it feels like. That's what I can remember, or I try to remember. And I was abandoned by her, and she left. And I don't. It's I'm not. I mean, I'm upset. I'm sad. I'm angry. But I can't. I can't be that mad. That makes any sense. Like I can't. I'm telling myself that it's not it's not fair for me to um have someone else give up their life, take care of me, and yeah, and this diagnose, if this is what it is, I was told that I can't have kids, and it's because there's a 50% chance that I will be giving these bad genes of mine or whatever this is, and I don't want to risk that. This diagnose of these brain tumors has taken everything from me. Um, it feels like it's taken my life. Everything that I've built, I can't do anymore. My nursing career is gone. I can't take care of kids anymore. It sucks because it's like I try to be a good person. I I've done as much as I can, and you know I don't want to blame God, but to get these cards dealt, it sucks, and all I'm asking for is mercy. And I I don't know how to feel. Like part of me wants to just I'm trying to suck this up and deal with it, trying to cope with it, but it's the hardest. It's the hardest thing ever. It it's like I spend my days having these weird feelings, blackouts, and time is just you know moving past at a blink, and I can't make anything stop. And the scary part in all this is just when it does stop, I feel like I'm gonna be dead. But I'm trying my best to cope with what's going on because I just have to. Um, God, it's it's I when I'm here, and I have no one to talk to. Like it's horrible. I'm I'm grateful that I have friends and family that have been here for me. Have been trying to take me out and just to help me find me again. But at the end of the day, I'm still dealing with this, and I'm still trying to cope with it, and it's hard. Um, I've been going through, uh, I guess, withdrawals and stuff like that from medications, from what my family has been telling me. Um, I I didn't realize I was spiraling that bad, and I didn't even realize it. And the doctors in the medical field were just screwing me up. And I'm finally kind of coming out of it and seeing what my life has become, and it's just horrible. Um, I'm not sure. I think it's from the brain tumors that are causing my memories to. Um, I have trouble remembering memories, and it's not too long ago here. I was in Texas because my friends decided they wanted to take me out, and we met a friend. I met an old friend of mine, and he he I asked him how he was doing, and in my mind I thought our childhood kind of life kind of thing. And I asked him how because his father was like the person I remember that when I was a kid we'd always see, and he told me that he had died, and I couldn't remember that. And things like that just hit me, and I'm trying so hard to just keep it together. I don't even know. I'm just spilling out. I feel like the medical system has failed me. Um, going through all this stuff. My family tells me that I was mistreated. Rather than help me treat my tumors, they just pushed me off, and I remember clippets of this insanity that I was going through, reaching out for help, and then just being told that I was normal. And I seriously thought I was dying. Like I thought I had no help. No, I felt so alone. And the pains in my brain there was so much head pressure. It got to the point where like I thought this was the end. Like I'm going to die. Like I don't know if this was due to the medication. I don't know if it's a brain tumor thing, but it felt so bad that I had no help. I felt so alone that I was at that point where I was almost wanting to just drive a screwdriver to my head because it was bad. But I was strong enough that I didn't do anything like that, and I don't know. It's just everything about my life right now just is just it's so messed up, and I can't do anything about it. I'm just writing this out. I want to feel happy, and I used to feel happy. I haven't been happy for the longest time, and for so many reasons. I want to so bad. I want to so bad. Just my brain won't. It won't let me. It won't have this. I don't have the joy of things like I used to. Um, Eventually, from what I was reading up here, and as a nurse, I'm being real about this, is that if I do surgery to remove the tumors, I'm probably gonna lose my hearing. I'm gonna go completely deaf. And since it's damaging the nerves in my hearing, it is going to affect a lot of other things. My nerves, my face, um, my coordination, my walk, my walking, my balance, and I'm scared, dude. I'm so scared. What's going to happen to me? What's going to happen with my family? Um, how am I gonna live? Like I have no, I feel like I have nothing. I've lost everything from this. I lost my career, my life, the people that I cared about. I I just felt so alone. I hope, making this video and seeing myself like this, that it hopefully changes something about me. And I want to share this with everyone to, for everyone to know, this medical condition, and for people like me that have medical conditions that are terminal, that can't be cured. It is hard. I understand it. I know it's the hardest thing ever. Just, I just can't give up. Part of me somewhere says, don't give up. Just keep going. Whatever happens, just keep going. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep going and try my best here to just live. So I'm gonna tell myself, Andy, don't give up. If you're watching this, don't give up. It's hard. I know it's hard. Just don't give up. Try to be happy, and whatever comes your way, just accept it and let it be. Don't fear it. Just try to be happy to the end of whatever it is.